Hi, and welcome to the Personal Success Rituals training program, where today we're going to be talking about a concept called energy maintenance. And really, what we want to do for you today is give you some ideas and strategies and tips as to how you can go about your day as a high achiever, as somebody who likely has a lot of goals and things that you're looking to build into your life, and keep your energy levels high, maximize your energy, and really maintain your energy for peak performance. Now, this isn't necessarily an area that a lot of people spend much time on. What we really want to do here today is raise your awareness or help you become conscious of your energy levels and the role that the amount of energy you bring, how that plays a role in your overall success in your life, and particularly how you can actually take proactive steps to manage and ultimately maximize your energy levels. Now, before we go into that, obviously this program is about success rituals. Let's actually define what a ritual means. Here's a definition of the word ritual pulled right out of the dictionary. Ritual is an act or series of acts regularly repeated in a set, precise manner. Now, what does that really mean when you think about it? Really, a ritual is something you do without all that much conscious effort. When you think about how busy the average person's day is, from going to work, if you have kids, if you have a spouse, your day gets extremely busy. You're pulled in a million different directions from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. You can't even consciously recall half the things you do in a day, right? So the importance of having rituals is to create elements or stable points in your life that you will follow through on and you will act on without necessarily needing to think about them. And that's the entire point of this program, is to help you develop rituals that will guarantee your success. And when I say guarantee your success, I mean guarantee that you follow through on the actions required to take you in the direction that you want to go, that's most important to you in your life. So this program is about energy maintenance and really maximizing your personal levels of energy on a daily basis. So we're going to look at some rituals that you can begin implementing into your life to really help you along that path. But before we even get there, I want to share this quote with you from Tony Schwartz. And he says that we create the highest value not by how many hours we work, but by how much energy we are capable of bringing to whatever hours we work. We create the most value as human beings when we find a dynamic balance between work and rest. And I really emphasize the word balance here because I believe this is the area we all struggle with the most. You're listening to this program right now. You're a success-oriented individual. You're a high achiever. You wouldn't have picked up this program if you weren't. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that you struggle with balance. There's going to be times where you really pedal to the metal and you're putting in the hours and you realize that you haven't taken enough downtime to let yourself recharge and kind of come back and really be your best self, bringing those high quality energy to your working hours. And at the same time, maybe you've tried to take some breaks and take your foot off the pedal a little bit, and maybe you did it a bit too long, and you found that your breaks were almost hurting you to an extent. So what is the right balance? The rituals that we help you define today will help you find that balance, but also maximize your energy levels when you do choose to expend that energy. So the purpose of this training is twofold. First, want to create an awareness for you and remind you on a daily basis, again, as a success-oriented person who's probably pushing hard, create an awareness that energy maintenance is a tool that you can use, and it's a powerful tool for personal success. It needs to become part of your daily conscious awareness. So you're thinking about it and you're taking action to maximize your energy. Second, help you identify rituals, so you don't have to think about it all that often. You just do these things so you can use these to maximize your energy levels on a daily basis. And sometimes you're going to need this on an hourly basis if you're really pushing hard, if you have a lot of stuff on the go. Now, in order to get the most out of this training, we have a few assumptions here. I call them prerequisites, and just want to make sure that you kind of go into this with the right frame of mind. If you don't really fall into these assumptions nicely, in other words, if you have not hit all of these as prerequisites, then I'm going to suggest that you take a few minutes to actually make sure that you meet these prerequisites, and it shouldn't take you all that long. Again, as somebody who is already achiever and goal-oriented, you probably have a lot of this stuff on the go already. First, you have clearly defined goals. You know where you're going. It could be in multiple areas of your life. We could be talking about business or finance. We could be talking about any relationship goals that you have. We might be talking about your health and wellness, your fitness. I don't know what it is for you. There's probably multiple areas, but they're clearly defined. Second, you have a plan of action to achieve those goals. Now, you may have some really big goals and you don't know the exact steps and processes you're going to follow to reach the end state of those goals, but you have a plan that you're working. And maybe that plan is changing on a daily or weekly basis, but you have a plan that you're following. In other words, you have some kind of action that you're taking towards these goals. Third, you want to maximize your output. Obviously, any hours you do spend working on your goals, you want to get the most out of yourself. So those working hours are very, very effective. And finally, you realize that this requires maximizing your energy. If you're running on empty, if you haven't slept enough, or maybe you took a whole, you skipped a whole night of sleep to get a project done, you're going to realize that very quickly your productivity, your energy is going to be impacted by that. So you want to be able to make sure that you have plans in place to maximize your energy so you are not impacted by these kinds of scenarios.